Hey, hi, I'm Mona. This is a Sacred Geometry Universe video journal diary for July 25th, 2025. So we just came back from the morning activities, right? I needed to go to the Dollar General so I could get some envelopes to mail out these things. And I noticed, oh, there's the little store right there. Because I spoke to a lady in there before, and she's concerned about the water, her and her family and all that. And I thought, oh, let me go back there and see if she wants any phone numbers to the right people to call or whatever. And I go there and I see that one guy there just hanging out in the store watching the TV. The one that told me that I'm being too emotional over the water. It's okay. I just ignore that guy. But I did see a lady that worked there, and I was like, do you live in the town? She's like, yeah. And I said, I'm trying to get you guys clean water, but I need help from the community. I need you guys to, speak up. And so I gave her some phone numbers to call, and she was glad to take them. She's like, oh yeah, I'll give these to people, because like I said, I don't know anybody. So she accepted them. And then I went to, what do you call that place? Dollar General, right? And I went over there and I went to get the envelopes and I saw the lady in there and I asked her if she was concerned about the water. But you know what? I also ran into another person. People in town are afraid. They are afraid of backlash or something like that. One girl, she took it. She says, I'll just take it. So maybe she is going to take it home. I don't know. I also couldn't tell if she was a teenager or an adult because she looked like an adult. So if she was a teenager, then maybe that's why she acted. I don't know. I couldn't tell. But if she, I don't know, maybe she can take it home to her family. I honestly, I don't know. And I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just asking, are you concerned about the water? And she had told me that she doesn't drink it. She knows it's bad. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to give out these papers, the correct numbers to call if you want to talk to somebody about your water concerns. Because, that paper, it doesn't have any good numbers for them to call. And the other lady, though, was like, do you know who you need to call if you want clean water? She's like, the city hall. I'm like, the city hall doesn't do anything. And then she stayed quiet. She's afraid. That one lady that works there, she's afraid. She's fearful. And then maybe, I don't know if that person was a teenager or an adult. So she might have just been just wary of me, because I'm a stranger. And if she's a teenager, then maybe her parents tell her don't talk to a stranger, and that's good, and I appreciate that. So I hope I didn't scare that young girl. I was trying to be nice and explain things to her. She took it. She's all, I'll take one, and she took one. So maybe she's gonna take it home to her family. I don't know, but I do know that people are afraid in town. They're afraid of the town leaders, I think, coming after them. That is so terrible. That is so terrible. How? Why? They should feel safe in their own town, especially involving the town leaders. Like, they should feel safe and secure. They should feel like they're being protected. But it didn't look like that this morning. So we have a lot of people who really want to step up, but we have a lot of people who are afraid, and that's a problem. But I mean, the ones who stand up, they should be appreciated because they're the ones that are trying to help get the clean water with me, even though I'm doing a lot of the stuff. But I mean, it's better that I do it because I kind of know what to do and I know how to follow instruction, and I'm not going to get all crazy with anyone I'm talking to because I know they're trying to help. It's not necessary for me to get all out of control like the people who came to my home. The right thing to do is figure out, okay, what are the steps necessary in order to get things rolling, in order to let the right people know what's going on around here. And I got the information, and you know what? It's not easy. All right. I have to come up with statements. I have to write reports or complaints. I have to do all kinds of stuff. I have to spend money, you know what I'm saying? But the way I see it, that's my donation to the town of Woodsboro, right? Because clean water is priceless. And if I can try my best to try to get these people the help they need, at least just clean legal water, I do feel that they can detox some of whatever is in their system that's breaking them down. Because, you know, they grew up here, they don't react to it like I do, right? So another thing I did, because remember I spoke about like, I'm still kind of nervous of the water. So I did call the Culligan man, or text him, and he called me right back. Because I asked him, do you think it's safe for me to go in the water or to deal with the water? Because I told him I'm still using gloves. That day I took a shower in the cold water. I still rinsed off with the reverse osmosis water from HEB. You know, I'm like, is it actually really safe for me to get in there? Because I'm just nervous. Like, I haven't even drank it. But he's like, no, for sure now. You are safe to go in there, take a shower, drink. You know, 'cause I have washed my hands in it, and I haven't felt any problem. Dryness, maybe, but that's because maybe I need some lotion. I don't know. Because, you know, or maybe because, you know what, even though I did wash in it, I still used my little water container to rinse that off. So, all right, so I'm just tripping out. I'm just having a little bit of, like, you know, trauma, I guess. I don't know what you even call it. I'm just afraid because what happened to me was very painful and scary. So, but he reassured me, yes, today for sure you can go in there, because I was only supposed to wait 2 days. I waited 4, you know, and I've been using the water. I've been using the gloves. I've been running the hot water. I've been washing hot laundry, so with hot water. So he's like, yeah, it's cleared out by now. So I'm like, all right. So I want to take a shower, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna take a shower, and then I'll let you guys know how it is, you know. I mean, I can only tell you, you know, I can't tell you if I feel any effects or anything until like really the next day, because that's what I've noticed. I noticed that one day when I washed dishes, because I was taking one for the team. I'm like, it can't really be that bad if I washed it. But yeah, it was bad because I was washing dishes for like 30 minutes. So my hands were in there for like 30 minutes. And then the following day, I could start feeling the symptoms of the neuropathy. So I'm just like, you know what? No. I know. I cannot. That's how I figured out that I can't touch the water. So... yeah, so I've been reassured that I can go ahead and eat. I love the system. It looks great. It seems like it's working all great. I just haven't jumped in because I just want to make sure that I'm okay to have the contact. So anyways, you guys. So I'm going to take me a shower today. I'm going to get this paperwork ready to go out. And I'm just going to go from there. You know, I don't like to stress myself out on stuff. So I might not even deal with that today because, well, I might package the stuff, but I might actually just mail it out on Monday and take that, the one paper I need to Cuero, and then that'll be it. Because I really honestly don't want to stress out on anything this weekend. Because I've been doing a lot of work this week, and I kind of want to get back into a little bit more of the exercise routine because I kind of enjoyed it, and I feel a little, you know, like I need more. So I'm going to do that. And, I received the mail also from the lawyer I was talking to. I'm going to wait on talking to him. I'm going to wait because I want to see what's going on here first. Because I really don't want to deal with lawyers, and that's like more of a hassle. It's more stress and anxiety. I'd rather just chill, take the legal route that I am able to do myself, and see what happens, right? Maybe things will work out. Maybe people will find things wrong, and then maybe the town leaders will decide, yeah, we need to fix this, and then they clean the water and they fix the water. That will be great. That's all that's really needed in this whole situation is for them to clean up the water. That's it. Just to make it legal enough for people to actually have contact with it. For me, I cannot. Because I know if they do try to fix the water, they're only going to do the bare minimum. So I still can't mess with that water. So I'm happy with mine. But we need to do something over here because I can't stand it to see people getting sick and It makes me upset. You know what I'm saying? And people and what sucks is these people know it's the water that's making them sick. People are also telling me people getting cancer and this and that and the other from this town. I'm like, oh my God, like not me. I came here to retire and to relax, have a place for my dogs, but I still want to go out and camping and stuff. But if I do decide that I don't want to do that anymore and I want to stay home, I don't want to die from the water. I don't want symptoms to start occurring and then me getting cancer and then, I've also noticed, like the other day, I don't know if you guys can see it anymore because my system is really good now. I have a scar right there, right? The day before the Culligan guys came, I guess it's like 6 days ago on a Sunday, because they came on Monday, I burned myself really bad. Yeah. And I've never really had problems with healing or anything. Like, I don't get sick, because I really watch my health. I try to stay and I eat healthy. I stay away from... I'm just healthy when it comes to my body, right? I might be a little chunky, but it's okay. But I burned myself really bad. And even the Culligan guy is like, whoa, what happened there? I said, oh, I burned myself because when I was trying to bake something and then I touched, and I was baking at like 500 degrees. So I touched the top of the thing and I was like, and I looked at it and I didn't see anything there. So I was like, oh, it's cool. But then the next day it showed up and it was all broken and blistered. I was like, oh, shoot. So it was a pretty bad burn. 6 days later, look at how healed that is. Like, my body heals quick, all right? If I start putting the right things in it and I stop putting toxins in my body heals really quick. I gotta get off that vaping. I'm really trying, but my body heals really quick from any kinds of injuries or burns on my skin or whatever. So, that's one sign of good health, is that your body has enough white blood cells to fight off or injuries or to heal you faster. You know what I mean? So, that's why I think, like, once I stopped drinking the water and then I stopped messing with it and started, my body, like, went into overdrive to heal. So, thank God for that, right? So, I know that, there is definitely something wrong here. Like, and people, I see their skin conditions are so bad and just... Can you imagine if I was still drinking the water? Probably would have lost use of my arms, maybe even in a wheelchair or something. Maybe I wouldn't be able to heal like that. But yeah, my injuries and all my stuff heal really quick because I'm healthy. I don't do alcohol or drugs. None of that stuff. It's not good for you. It's not good for your health, Don't take pharmaceuticals. Everything I do is all natural stuff. Natural healing, natural whatever. I have lotions. I don't use it very often. I use it when I have really bad dry skin. Like, I don't like to put stuff on my skin unless it's there to protect it, like bug spray or sunblock. That's it. So, yeah, anyways, that's all I have. Just want to throw out a couple things here. Those history books are due soon. I've already looked at them and they're kind of strange. I might talk a little bit about them maybe this weekend. Because I just want to relax and just exercise and deal with my dogs, and that's it. And eat healthy food and just focus back on my own health. I'll probably put those things together because I'll get them together on Monday, but I don't want to worry too much about it. I don't even want to go in town and pass nothing. I just want to be by myself and everybody, unless somebody does want to talk to me, then I will. If it's like a neighbor or something. Not if it's any weird town leaders coming to my home to try to cause chaos on my doorstep. No, I don't want to talk to anyone like that or anyone in town who is like that. But I will talk to any concerned neighbors for sure. I have no problem with that. But that's all I have. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for July 25th, 2025. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye.